Yo, welcome back to Quincy Bow TV. Thank you for joining us. Big up to all of you guys in the building. Champions League is back, people. Champions League is back. Please come on in. Hit the like button, people. Hit the like button. As you can see, I'm excited. I love me some Champions League, people. Thank you for being in the building with us. We appreciate all of you guys. Please come on in. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Big up to Fuzzy. He's in the building. Thank you. Fuzzy, if you want to come in, man, big up yourself, man. Come on in. I already sent you the link. Thank you so much, brethren. Thank you. People, come on in. Hit the like button, people. Hit the like. Let's get this show going. Liverpool. Today we're going to preview the Liverpool versus Atletico. No, it's going to be a great match. We know Atletico also has a few injuries, so some of their big hitters will not be in the squad, i.e., I think Alvarez is not playing today, muscle injury, so he won't be available, and some other players will not be available. But knowing Atletico, regardless who they have, they will still make it a big match for us. It's still going to be a very, very entertaining Anfield under the lights. You know what I mean? Big up to all the people going to enjoy this, man. We're going to have to talk about the lineup, talk about how the manager is going to approach this match. Knowing Atletico, the fact that they don't have all their big hitters is definitely going to be a hard. They're going to make it hard for us to break them down. It's not going to be, I don't think it's going to be as entertaining as people think. A lot of us are still upset at the Burnley match because we could not break Burnley down until the last minute. We got a penalty kick. So I'm not expecting anything of exciting, but what I'm happy is Liverpool is playing. Anytime Liverpool is playing, I'm excited. Aftermath is a whole different situation because Liverpool is the only one that can get you high and low at the same time, and you don't even know why. So, yeah, man. But big up to all of you guys, man. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and like. Appreciate all of you guys always supporting the community, man. Thank you. Keep supporting us. We appreciate you guys, man. Road to 1,000 is full effect, you know. So, yeah, man. Let's get on to this, man. Liverpool today, of course, I know everybody wants to see Isak. And that is basically the main topic. It's not just Liverpool fans who wants to see Isak. Oh, my man is in the building. Big up yourself. Anfield Irishman. You know what? You don't even need to say it. I'm just going to send it. If you're available, you know what the deal is, right? You know what the deal is. If you're available, just come on by. That's all we need to do, right? I mean, today it's going to be a good show. Champions League is back in the... Send it to me. Okay. Marquez is in the building, man. Chris, he gets excited watching Gapo. I spam and miss across times. Brother, stop trying to give me a heart attack, man. Stop trying to give me a... No, thank you, Irishman. That's a low blow, man. That's too early for this. This man came in with the violence. Man came in with the violence, man. Can we all be happy? Yeah, Gakpo's going to start, okay? The Gakpo new contract was purely to protect his value. Hey, if we didn't do it, Mandem will be complaining. Why do you always let these players run down their contract? Regardless what it is, he's a Liverpool player. And, you know, the man is happy where he's at. So, and remember, it was between him and Diaz. And they chose Diaz. So, and I think it was because Diaz was more eager to leave. That's why they chose him. I think if they had their choice, because Gakpo is younger. So the possibility of the youngest player going is much enticing. But I think Gakpo wanted to stay more than Diaz. So that's what I think happened. But Today's match main topic is Isak gonna be in the squad. Arne Slot already said. I mean, he said it on Sunday, except that people did not pay attention. He said on Sunday that Isak was gonna be part of the Champions League squad. But this game on Sunday was too early for him. And this is the thing that we, the fans, need to understand. These players are not there for 2 weeks. Yes, sir. Big up to Irishman. He is in the building. Thank you, sir. We got Truden is in the house. What's going on, Truden? He said with the young Jeezy. We just repping the A, you know what I mean? We're repping the A. Irishman, man, big up yourself, man. Thank you for coming, man. How you doing, sir?
Yeah, good. Looking forward to, like you said, man, European football under nights, big club.
Big club. Big club things, right? Big club settings.
Yeah, it's not some like back in the day, I don't know, you might have gotten like Cluj or Rosenborg. This is a big team straight out of the blocks, like Madrid, So
man. One thing that I saw yesterday, this Champions League is getting harder on these big clubs. Madrid had to crawl to get their win. 2 penalty kicks.
Yeah, Mbappe got 2, right?
Yeah.
Against Marseille, a Marseille team that don't be traveling, Marseille is not somewhere you want to really be going if they're in good form. Great ground, great team, but they don't really travel very well.
We got them in their place, man. Big up to Fazi's in the building. Thank you so much, brother. How you doing? This is like the man is underwater this time. Oh, he has a Brazilian player. Who do you have behind you this time, Fazi?
The greatest, isn't it? Ronaldo. Hey. What happened with the last stream, bro? Like the one we did. Did you get copyrighted or something?
Yeah, man. The videos you showed, man. Yeah, I had to. They told me to.
Told me. I said it can't be because
I don't know.
I did the show after you.
Yeah,
and it was fine. I
don't know, man.
Go look at my last show after your one. It's the same. I used the same video. I didn't put no volume on there or anything like that.
Yeah,
it was strange.
I don't know, man. YouTube be I don't know. They don't like me, man. YouTube because I've seen many shows where people. Maybe I need to say this is for education purposes first.
Yeah, if it's football, I understand because you can't do football. It's illegal when they're playing in the stadium. The fans.
Yeah.
But if it's training and all that stuff, I use the ask Irishman. Don't I use the Irishman? Have you ever seen my shows when I use the Liverpool link from Twitter and it comes on there? I don't have no copyrights. Never did.
Yeah, they told me to. They didn't strike me, but they told me to delete. Yeah, they told me to delete the video and then they put it back on public.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I didn't know he does that because I got to be careful other people's channels with that stuff. Then, you know what I mean? That's crazy. But yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good. Another win, of course.
Man, the win that nobody wants, man. You know how crazy it is? We won 3 points, 4 out of 4, but nobody won that kind of win. It's crazy.
Nah, they don't, man.
We all got emotional about it.
Illegal activity in it, man. But if you see the same people that's questioning our wins are the same people who do a watch along on our games that start screaming on TV. You know what I mean? So it's weird. That's strange.
It's funny how everybody who's saying, "Oh, we playing poor." If I want to ask a question, Irishman, before we get into the Champions League, right? If Liverpool was playing like this and was catching all these 3 points in January, will people be complaining?
Yeah, some people would. Definitely, without a doubt. Like I said, the only way I can put it is that I'd rather be, there's playing well and there's whatever.
Right.
I'd rather be, if you want to call it playing badly, you want to play, okay, whatever you want to call it, but we're doing that and we're getting wins. And like I said, I'd much rather be that than sitting here talking about how brilliant we've been playing, but we aren't getting the results. Our words looks unbelievable, but we're not quite getting the results. We've lost one, drawn a couple. I'd much rather be here kind of saying, because this is linear,
Right.
This starts here and it gets better, That's the way I look at it. We will improve as a team. But hey, look, we haven't set the world on fire. No. But there's a major part to the plan that hasn't even been in. Hopefully we'll see it tonight. Alexander Isak coming in.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying one man is going to change absolutely everything, but I think we should see at least a slightly different version of what we're doing. But I'm not really worried about the way we're playing. If we win the league by winning every game 1-0, I don't care.
I mean, I'm in the mode of we getting 3 points. Like Liverpool, I was on Ant-Man show and everybody was all over the place, emotional as hell. But one thing that I agree is there are certain tactics I believe the manager needs to get away from. I don't like these fullbacks running into the number 10 role. It annoyed the hell out of me. As much as Robo and Bradley gave us energy in the match, I didn't want to see Robo running in versus space, or what's the name, Bradley running into Szoboszlai space. It was. I'm like, it's that style has not worked for us since Klopp it worked a little bit because we were in trouble, but when Aston Villa figured it out, it hasn't worked well, Fazzy. So why don't you let the fullbacks overlap? They are good. These fullbacks are overlap fullbacks.
Yeah. The
reason why Szoboszlai works when he so-called invert is because he's a natural midfielder. So when he gets into those spaces, he knows how not to get into versus spot or Gakpo spot or Salah spot. He knows how to maneuver. And when you watch the Arsenal game, it's a perfect example how his runs and he gets into this position. He's like, how did he get here? But the other ones, they just run fools, but they're so excited to be in the box. And that's why Kirkers is struggling, because like, nah, I'm just going to stay here, right? Virgil, I'm going to be on your left, and I see you over there, Konate. So for me, that instructions the manager needs to get away with, and then also telling them, hey, people, tell the players to pass the ball a little bit quicker rather than this lethargic side to side. I know we have to be careful and take our time, but the game, it was way too slow down for me. What do you think?
So what are you saying? Like, you wasn't happy with the way the substitutions came on, and you saw Bradley in the box and Robertson?
I don't want Bradley in that side. Salah should be there.
It was a tactical thing, obviously, from the coach.
Yeah.
And obviously it was, I don't know, was it 80th minute, 83 minutes when they came on, something like that? So basically we was dominating the game. There was no way Burnley was ever going to go to our goal because they had 0 shots on target in the whole game. So if a manager wants a goal and, he wants to push forward and put the fullbacks going forward, as long as, the one striker they had is marked, it's fine. I don't see an issue with that, especially this time of the season. If it's at the end of the season these things happen, it's a different story, because other teams, can do more damage and, get a winning goal at the end of the game. But I didn't mind it. I want to, listen, we wasn't look like we was going to score. We could have sat here till tomorrow. The way things were going, it didn't look like we were going to score. But, that them pushing themselves to areas that's gonna put the strikers and the attackers, give them freedom. Let me say that, give them freedom, and if it means like Bradley getting in the box is gonna give Salah freedom, or Ekitike or whoever the striker was at the time, Chiesa. Yeah, that's good. You know what I mean? It's not a bad thing. Yeah? As I said, making mistakes in the beginning of the season is not a bad thing, because you learn from it. Right. And you got enough points to get afterwards to make up for those mistakes that you did. We're just finding our way as a football club at the moment, because I think we're jumping the gun too far. I think we don't want this, we don't want that. I'm getting fed up, obviously, with the last minute goals and all that stuff. But there will be a time Liverpool will score the goals, and we're going to put our feet up. To me, from what I see of us at the moment, I don't care about if Robertson and Bradley's going forward. That's something that will sort itself out during the season. The thing that I'm upset that upsets me now is when the defense keeps a clean sheet, we don't score. But when the goals go in, when we score goals, the defense concedes goals. Yeah, you have to balance it some way, somehow. So both can match now, man, because it's like one does his job, and then the other one doesn't, and it goes vice versa too much now. So as soon as we get that sorted out, we'll be fine. And as for the players, guys, Florian Wirtz is only 22, guys.
Yeah,
22. He's a baby. So it's going to take time to come into a physical, the biggest league in the world, you know, the most dominant league in the world, the unforgiving league in the world, you know what I mean? That takes the best players, you know, to different places that they shouldn't be. So he will get better. Just give him time, patience, and watch this space, man. When him and Isak and Salah, like Salah said after the game, I can't wait when Isak comes into the team because it's going to be different. When these players play with the focal point, which is a finished article, it's going to be a different story. It's going to be curtains for a lot of teams. So, yeah, just give them time, man. It's only 4 games into the season. They will get to where we want them to at the end anyway. That's how I see it. But as for what you said about the 4 backs going in, it was only because, you know, we didn't even look like we were going to score. That's what it was. But it worked. We got the goal. We won the game. 3 points. I'm happy. Don't care about points.
No, I get your point. For me, I just said, because I feel like Salah is more dangerous when he's closer to the box. This thing of trying to get him run from the line, he hasn't beaten anybody yet.
I think he's still playing the same way. I don't know why people are saying that, though, Kouazi.
No, because look at it this way.
I think something's wrong with the players. We're forgetting, and Matt brought it up on Kopish earlier when I was watching it, and I don't think a lot of people talk about it. These guys are champions, yeah? They've lost a lot of players, you know what I mean? And emotionally, they are affected still. So, you know what I mean? When you're getting into games, that's the emotional side, you know, losing a player like Jota, rest in peace, can affect the players around, you know, the football club. And we're forgetting about things like this. But at the same time, guys, even though we're not playing well, we're winning. You know, when you're playing badly and winning, especially with all this, you know, stuff that's happening around the football pitch, that's a sign of champions. So we're fine, man. You know what I mean? Like, listen, Jota has affected a lot of players. You could see it, man. You could see it.
No, I mean the mental part, yeah, I get it. But I see as right now, the only part I will blame the players is, hey, I've seen you, like you said earlier, Fuzzy. When we were down with, you know, not down, but when we mess around and draw with Newcastle, they woke up.
Yeah.
Right? Even when we did the same thing with Bournemouth, woke up against Arsenal, and majority of the game. So that tells me if these players decide that they want to play and go the next gear, and that's why Irishman, I said Arsenal, Arteta panic. Because the first 2 games he saw so-called how horrible Liverpool was. And then when he came to him, he's like, wait a minute. These guys literally have a couple more gears to go. Right? Like literally, you could see the whole game. That's why I said the game against Arsenal is called rope-a-dope. And for you youngins who don't know what rope-a-dope is, it's Muhammad Ali, the greatest, coined that phrase. He fought George Foreman, and he let George Foreman punch him for about 6-7 rounds, and he knocked him out. He tied himself out. And that's exactly what Liverpool did to Arsenal, right? In simple, lame terms. So Arteta recognized it, hence the reason why he's like, no, I'm not going to bring the attackers in yet, because if I do, these guys are going to score. And we did score, except that it was offside. So I do see that the players can play. They can execute some of the instructions, whether we like it or not. They could do it. But against Burnley, I understand Burnley didn't come to play. Because if Arsenal have done what Burnley did, Arteta will be crucified. But Scott Parker got praised. So pressure on the players, pressure on the manager for sure. But I think making it the big up yourself, Nee. I think just making the instructions a little bit more in favor of the players instead of the system. I think that will be the best way to go, right, Irishman?
Oh well, yeah, you kind of hit the nail on the head. You know, just very, you know, to what Marcus said. I mean, we're 4 games in, and all you need to see is improvements. All you need to see is that it gets better, and you know, like I said, Isak and Wirtz. I have a feeling Wirtz might be playing slightly out of position.
Yeah.
I'd like to. I know it's not possible with everyone, but I would like to see him starting from that left-hand side, where he drifts into the number 10 role. It's where he operates a lot. He likes to be out on the touchline and then move inside rather than like playing down the wing. I'd like to see him. Maybe he might get some more room out there to get into it. Who knows? But just I have slight concerns maybe about someone like Kirkes, but nothing really about the squad. The squad, like, and that's just his age and his impetuousness. But that would be cool. So you've got to get full buy-in. Like you're saying, just you asked me the other day, what would we change? And I say, don't change anything. Don't panic after 4 games because what you're trying isn't working. Stick to the plan, stick to the ideas. And it's like we keep forgetting there's a heavy gun about to be added to this that we haven't had. A guy that scored nearly 50 Premier League goals in the last 2 seasons for Newcastle.
It says a lot, isn't it?
Let Nee come in. He's there,
Yeah. Hey, Nice, welcome, man. I know this man is on the road about to travel. Thank you. Appreciate you coming through. Big up to Mandem in the building, man. How you doing, sir?
I'm fine. Thanks for having me as well.
Good. But yeah, let's move on to the Champions League, man. This is what we're here for. Isak, the manager, said Isak will play part of it. I don't think he will start.
No.
I think he will come off the bench. And Anfield is going to go bananas. I could just imagine when they see him warming up. The fans would cheer to the point where people think that there's something going on and just Isak warming up. Nee, what are your expectations on this match, man?
Nothing really extraordinary, but with the injuries that Atletico are suffering.
Oh, your mic is all messed up.
Bad, man. It's bad.
Okay, I'll come back. You go.
All right.
Take the round and I'll come back.
Okay. Yeah, man, Fuzzy, what's your thing with the Champions League today? Because we're hearing that Atletico has some big hitters injured.
Yeah, my player, the one
Alvarez.
I wanted. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I want to see in it. I can't wait for this game. I'll tell you why I can't wait for it, guys. It's the type of game Florian Wirtz could shine in because there's different type of football that is. You know what I mean? It's slower, it's more tactical based, and these are the type of games Florian Wirtz can thrive in as well. Find his way. From a point of he knows his position for the team. Let me allude to what Irishman said about him playing on the left and coming off the left. I think that wasn't the agreement when we signed him. When we signed him, we said, I don't know if you guys noticed in football in the modern day now, like I think they're reverting back to the number 7s. A lot of teams are playing with the number 7s, like Kenny.
You need a winger
and all that stuff. Yeah, I think teams are playing with wingers now, like and number 7s off the striker. So they're going back to the number 9 and number 7. Number 7 is like a forward, if you know what I mean, guys. Like a number 10 and a number 9 kind of way, but mixed into one with creativity, if you know what I mean.
Right.
Like Kenny Dalglish, Kevin Keegan kind of thing. So this is what they're doing. From what I've seen in the recent games this season, especially because everybody's got a striker now. You know what I mean? So this is why they're playing Florian Wirtz in that number 7 role. He just needs a striker that he could connect with, and as soon as Isak and him have that relationship, as I alluded to earlier, I think he'd be better off instead of like coming off the left, which is what he didn't agree with when they signed him Liverpool. So the position as that number 7 was always where he was going to play, and he will improve it eventually. But as for the Champions League, bro, I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to Isak, coming off the bench, like you said, and getting everybody pumped up because that's what we want at the moment. And he will once he comes on the pitch, he will change things. And I think Liverpool will be winning by that time anyway. I don't think Atletico at a place at the moment they want to be. I mean, if you look at them in the league, they're I think 11th or something like that. They only lost 1 game. You know what I mean? Put them in a place that they're completely rubbish. They're still a good team.
Yeah.
But, I think this game can be a good thing for all of us, to see what the players can do that they couldn't do in the Premier League as well. So this could be the game that clicks everything, that we have doubts with as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. And And what do you said about Atletico Madrid? They said they haven't got Alvarez and players like that. You know,
Yeah.
team, so they're gonna be probably slightly defensive, ultra defensive instead of like attacking. So that's gonna be, Simeone, he's gonna go like that. So that's frightening as it is. So yeah, we're gonna have another team doing the same thing as other teams that did it in the last 4 games. Yeah, but yeah, guys, like it's the Champions League football, and we got to learn from last season, innit? We're gun ho and try to top the league in this one. We just have to, bide our time, just get the 3 points. The most important points to me in the Champions League when it starts is the first 3 points.
Yeah.
And then you decide what to do after that as the competition goes on, because we don't want to do the last season one because it tired us out. And then you saw the second part of the season, we couldn't even
couldn't break a team down.
Bro, like flicking balls over players. He wasn't doing that the second part of the season. So yeah, we just bide our time in the Champions League. Concentrate more on the league. Get 3 points in the Champions League. That's what I want to see. But yeah, I can't wait for Isak, bro.
No, yeah, and the thing is, Irishman, I wanna digress a little bit. There's something that I'm seeing with the fan base that annoying the hell out of me. Why do people think that this football players I know it's an emotional thing, but this is not FIFA or EA Sports or whatever they call it. Like I saw somebody posted on their Twitter. Do you think Mamardashvili deserve a start against Atletico? And I'm going through the comment. I was going to go say something bad and said, people, this is not a video game. But I see all the comment. Yes, he didn't come here to sit on the bench. And I'm like, people, I'm like, you guys, this is not a park. We are not at the park playing football. This is professional. This is people spending millions and millions. Some people have spent billions. Yeah. And people think that this is just, I think this person should play. Like right now, Mark is saying, I wouldn't start Isak. I wouldn't bring Isak on. But, it dismisses Etiquette. What does that even mean?
It's like the same people, Arsenal fans now, the same Arsenal fans that were saying they were having a petition. Remember, guys?
Yeah.
At the beginning of the season about Madueke not coming to Arsenal? Remember that? Every streamers were doing that. No, we don't want to keep buying Chelsea players. The same fans that were saying that are now saying Saka has to fight back for his place now.
Brother, Martinelli. They wanted Martinelli gone after the Liverpool game.
Oh, they were happy after yesterday.
Now they were posting him like, great tactical. I'm like, people, this is you. Some of you guys need, and I hope some of you guys are young, so you speak from immature place. Yeah, but the grown-ups, man, people, this is real business, man. We not need takeover, man. I just don't get it, man.
Apologies, guys. I think
much better.
I swung by the office, so I don't have my usual setup. So I'm doing it from the office. So I'll leave shortly. We should leave some of these things for the banter economy. The old adage is like goes like football fans are fickle. So the Martinelli example is the perfect example. Yesterday they said Arteta masterclass. I say, wow. They say Martinelli. Now he comes on and scores a goal, but it's an Arteta masterclass.
Remember they wanted what's the name out, and when they got a new contract, they were losing their. Oh my God, what's that guy? Trossard, unbelievable.
Trossard, yeah. And now all of a sudden it's an Arteta masterclass. So that's fans for the way. Sometimes I don't expect much from opposition because it's simple. DS is to oppose literally everything we are doing good. So sometimes I'm not so surprised when people come up with these narratives, especially VYBEZ and all these and all that. Where I feel a bit disappointed is when our fans also jump on the bandwagon and then go like, oh yeah, we expect much from him and whatever. Yes, he hasn't done much to be praiseworthy. So yes, but it is just 4 games. The guy has literally played 4 games, 4 different levels of chaotic games. And we probably will have another one tonight because Atletico will probably come and also make it difficult for us to win as opposed to they themselves trying to win the game. So it might also be another KG ultra defensive style this evening. And what that means is that more attacking players don't have enough rooms to operate. They don't have enough rooms to operate. So your attacking players will not do much. It's mostly defensive part of the players that have most of the ball in these kind of games. And if you understand football, you will know that when teams are ultra defensive, there isn't much space between their defense and their midfield. That space is literally tight, and that is where our offensive midfielders operate. So Viet will have very little room to maneuver. The other alternative is to get Viet drop very deep to pick up the ball. But if the team is playing ultra defensive style, how many players can you actually dribble past
Right.
before you create a chance or take a shot? So if you analyze the game or you understand the game, you will know that the games that we have played, maybe barring Bournemouth, that's the only game that was pretty much open. Secondly, Viet had different midfield combinations for the first 3 games.
Yeah.
I think Gabriel wasn't available, Mark wasn't available, some came in, some went out. Curtis Jones, I think, started the first game against Bournemouth. So he has also played with a different combination of midfielders. So obviously, you will not get the best out of him in this period. So I believe that, and just like you always say, we are gathering receipts.
Yeah.
And
No, we're gathering them.
We'll show them. But to the Atletico match, I think they will still be defensive, as my co-panel members have stated. What we have to do differently, I'm not so much different, but Slot is a tactical genius, as you said. We just need to move the ball much quicker. But I also trust the Anfield Knights atmosphere is quite different.
Yeah.
I was there last season
Thank
for the
you.
little game. Beautiful, man.
Yeah, it will play a role for us. So I know we know how to win.
Yes.
And I believe we'll win.
Thank you so
I
well.
believe we'll win tonight. So I'm not worried at all.
And Fuzzy, Mark, we apologize. We took your comment out of context, but it just coincided with that kind of mentality that is going on, where people, like even the manager said, these players are here for 6 years. They are not here just for 2 weeks. We don't have to play all of them together at one time. It will happen eventually. So people need to pipe down a little bit. But we apologize. We took your... Do you want to respond, Fuzzy, to what he said, the comment you made earlier?
About Ekatike?
Yeah.
Hang on. What did you say? The dismisses Ekatike comment is referring to Fozzy that Verts will perform better with Isak. There's a difference between... Let me say something to you guys here. Ekatike isn't brought to Liverpool to be the main focal point for the season. Let's just wake up to that, yeah? He's here to learn under Isak. That's what he's here. He's a baby Isak. He's similar to Isak, but he's a raw Isak. So expect him to play in the wing and expect him to play as a striker when Isak is not available or Isak needs a rest. That's what he's here for. So I'm not here trying to criticize Ekatike. I'm a big fan of Ekatike. I'm one of the people that actually vouch for Ekatike to be signed for Liverpool Football Club. So the transition from Isak to Ekatike eventually will be smoother. You know what I mean? Because he already knows how to play that role. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
But as I said, there's one who's raw and there's one that's the finished article. And when you watch Isak, he's the finished article. So when you got a youngster like Florian Wirtz next to Isak, his performances might be better with Isak. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't get me wrong. Ekatike has been phenomenal this season. He's been better than most of the strikers in the Premier League this season. I'm not here to criticize Ekatike, but we know the true fact. You know what I mean? Once Isak is fully fit, he is the main striker. Unless you're a fool, I can't help you. You know what I'm saying? So look at it from that point of view. And
to add to your point, I mean, we should understand that we are all on the same page here.
Exactly. I'm not here to criticize Ekatike. I love it.
And the team comes first. So I don't think any panel member would actually slag it, Ekatike or anything of that sort. But the records speak for themselves that Isak is a much better striker than Ekatike. And that is final.
It's like Brian said, like 50 goals in 2 seasons. You know what I mean? It saves a lot. And not only that, if you look at Isak's performances, because one of the biggest problems everybody had with Isak was his injury record. Right. If you look back at his injury record, he's improved every season. He played more or less every game last season in the Premier League. So you got to look at it from a point of view. We've got the finished article striker here. Eventually, he will be the main striker for Liverpool to take the pressure off the likes of Ekitike, Salah, Gakpo, Wirtz, and everybody else. Because our play will be different. We'll be more exciting to watch with him in the team. I've got no issue with that. And listen. I trust our manager. I even spotted something yesterday. I didn't even know. I'm sure you guys didn't know if I pointed out to you if you watched his press conference for the Champions League. Did you know why he took off? What's his name? Kirkes in the first half.
Because of he flopped.
He didn't say it so much so in the press conference.
Yeah, but he wanted to make it clear. We don't do that here.
So with the press conferences, Jurgen and Arne Slot, you got when they speak, you got to understand what they say. They won't ounce people out, but they will give you clues what they mean.
Why they're doing. Yeah.
So what I found out of that press conference, he said I could have kept Kirkes on until half time and then got him off. But what I've realized is the fans and the players were pushing because he made I think another mistake in the halfway line. He fouled the player. So he said what I realized was the fans and the which is the audience, obviously that's watching the game, and the players were telling the referee to give him another yellow card. And then he said, in normal circumstances, I would have kept him on until halftime. But what I realized was, which he didn't say, but I knew what he said, is the referee that was refereeing the game.
He didn't trust the referee.
There you go, Marco Oliver. So
you know what?
He got him out earlier. This is what I'm saying. Trust in these people, man. They know what they're doing. Michael Edwards, Arne Slot, all these people, they know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing.
True, he gave me there. I said, this guy knows what he's doing. I'm not even going to bother arguing about him anymore. How can you say that without telling people? How can you say that without telling people, guys? That's the intelligence.
Yeah.
I realized what referee we had, which is Marco Oliver, who hasn't refereed our game since the Everton game, who gave a VAR decision against Bournemouth with a handball. You know what I mean? So next steps, what Marco Oliver, what would he do? Send off the player. That's what you do. Yeah. And not only that, that player that fouled McAllister as well.
It's still in the game.
He's still in the game. And then he made another, another foul that got him sent off eventually. So, that's what I'm trying to tell you. These referees, they are dodgy, man. And Arne Slot plays along with this now. I'd rather keep a player on the pitch than lose a player. And I love that about him, man. And taking off players, the best managers did that in the past. Mourinho used to be a catalyst with that. Remember, Mourinho used to take players off at halftime, before halftime.
Yeah, he didn't care. 5 minutes, get up. Yep.
There you go.
Go ahead, Nee.
Trust everybody, man. We're fine. We're in a good place, man. Yeah. After what I saw yesterday at the press conference, I was happy, man.
Yeah. On the Ekitike bit, on Monday's show, we discussed how frustrated he was.
Yeah,
it was very clear. That shows the player who is a bit inexperienced, because it was clear for everyone to see, including the opposition, to see that he was frustrated. If he was Isak, he would get him involved in the game. He would drop a little deeper, be involved in the game, and not be so much. Let everybody know that he's so frustrated. He's literally cussing out. He's throwing his arms out and whatever. That is someone who is still learning his trade. Yeah. So we should be patient with him.
Welcome to the EPL.
He's giving us some good performances. Exactly. He's giving us some good performances from the start, which is a very good point. A very good showing. We shouldn't, overstate the fact that he's still a young player trying to learn. We should overlook that fact that he's still a young player trying to learn the trade. We should just give him time, because if he's doing well, so we should start him. Even the physical aspect of the game, he still needs to improve. So we should give him time. He's doing well. Each game I see that he's improving, because the very first game he was bumping into people and he was flying and toppling over. But now you are seeing that he's still improving and he's still learning. So we should give him a chance. We play, just like Posey said, you play sometimes on the wing, sometimes play as a deputy to Isak. And maybe in games that we are desperate enough, we can just throw both of them in if we are chasing a game or something.
This manager will.
Nee is right, because don't forget Isak before he became this focal point striker. What was he doing? When
he was on the left.
Same thing.
He was on the left.
Playing on the left, off the striker, as the striker. He's playing all over the place. And then he became the striker that he is right now.
The statement that Fuzzy Irishman made, that was yesterday, right? The manager said about the referee. The part where I think people I think he was, I don't want to say he was trying to explain what he said before, because after the game he was like, he made a statement like, if when it comes to Kirkers, you cannot be sure if he will not get another yellow card. And I think that at that time, even myself, I was like, wait, you should know how Kirkers play before you scouted him. He's aggressive, he's young, he's raw. For me, when you make that kind of statement, he's saying that you don't trust him. That's why you get him out. Now, with what you said, Fuzzy, then now maybe it makes more sense where he will pull the player aside and say, listen, this is the reason why I'm saying, because these referees are useless. And we know these referees are useless. I mean, how many shows have we done?
And that's England's best referee, by the way, Marco.
You see what I'm saying? So, Irishman, now it makes sense, because at first I was like, because I was on Ensman's show when G read the statement of the manager, and the way the statement came out, it sounded like he did not trust Kirkers.
No, it wasn't.
But now that he's circling back and saying actually it's because of the ref. So with Kirkers, if he make another rash tackle with the fans and the players, that's a yellow card. He's out. Does that make sense, Irishman?
I hear what you're saying. The guys, I mean, look, he got a yellow card because he dived.
Yeah.
So he's put himself in that predicament. He's put himself in a position where, yeah, look, anybody can get a bit overzealous and, hey, it might be a yellow card. I just really, I backed him out. It's like the same, he's done it twice now. He's a bit of a walking yellow card sometimes. I just say, I was like, right, okay, he went early. To me, I would have taken him off at halftime, yeah, but he went early. Like, to me, the refs, the blah blah blah. The most important thing that should come out of that is that Carquez never dives for us again, because I don't want divers.
No.
We don't want divers in our club. So cut that out. Whoever has to take him aside, have a word with him. Say, look, that ain't going to fly at Liverpool. That might work in the Spanish league or something like that. It ain't going to fly over here. Yeah, not going. So look, you've had your warning. Cut that out, because you're not going to get any backing from Liverpool fans if you're going around diving. We don't like that. We don't want it. We'll have you out if you're going to be one of those guys trying to cheat and con people. See, you don't care how good you are. Don't care what you cost. Don't watch at the club. So knock that shit out of him. Get him ready. Don't. Because, like I said before, you can get sent off for 2 yellow cards, right? That can happen to you because you're trying really hard and you're trying to get in the game. Some tricky winger does you up and you miss time one, bang, that's a yellow. And then half an hour later, you get something else wrong and it's a yellow. Yeah. That's fine. You can deal with that because the kid was trying his best. But if a kid gets sent off because he's on 2 yellows and one of them is because he's diving, you've just done the team there, mate.
Yes.
You've just really done your team there because for nothing. Just knock that out. I can't be having that. And I love him as a character.
I didn't like that. No, we don't do that.
Yeah, I love him as a character. I love his ability and all that, but he just needs to calm it down and refine it and laser focus it a little bit.
Right.
Dom needs to be talking to him. BBD needs to be talking to him. BBD's already come out and said, look, he's a great little player, but it's not easy. It's not easy at a club like this. All I can see right now is someone that's maybe, like we said so many times, he's just trying too hard and he's stepping over the edge of kind of being in control sometimes. And you're talking about refs, okay. What do you not want to get? A reputation. You get a reputation, then the eyes are on you. Yeah, Carquez lad, he likes a tackle, he likes a dive. As soon as you get a reputation in England, you're done. You're done.
You're gonna target.
You're finished.
Yeah.
No, Irishman, you make a very good point, because I'll tell you a little story. 3 weeks ago, we have this jazz festival that it happens every year, right? It's called the Blue Note Jazz Festival. And we have a former jazz player who has his residency over there. So he brings all the artists, especially artists that looks like me. And one of my friend is his friend. Actually, a cousin of mine is his friend. And he gave me a ticket. And I was able to go backstage. And when I've been backstage, I'm dressed looking fly, I'm standing there. Then there's a whole bunch of celebrities around, those who I recognize and those who I don't. So I'm trying to be like, hey, stay cool. Don't act like you've been here before. But then a few minutes, I'll be like, hey, can I take a picture with you real quick? They're like, yeah, it's like I'm trying to be cool. They're looking at me like, okay, who's this guy? Is he a celebrity? To be in the back,
Yeah.
I'll post that video on my on my Instagram today, and people will see it. And I'm like, so I can see what Irishman said. The guy is a young player. The players in Liverpool are probably his idols, right? He is trying to be like, hey, I have arrived. But then at the same time, he's trying too hard to impress. He's trying. The idea is at least he's trying. We've seen him when he plays well. Against Arsenal, he played extremely well, right? Newcastle, I think he played well, but he got dunked on. So that became a big minus on his part.
Yeah.
So I don't want to say I'm giving him a pass. I just want to say I understand. It's not easy to be playing with Virgil, Alisson, Salah.
Yeah.
Right? You play, and then the reason why Isak walks in and he's just like one of them is because Isak is him. Hence the reason why Ekitike, you have to understand.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Like if you look at Kirkes, it's like you guys alluded to. It's just rash. It's just too much impressing.
Yeah,
it's the positional sense. You know what I mean? Like as I said many times to you, like Robertson ain't the fastest. He ain't the slowest, but what was the best thing about Robertson? He positioned himself no matter who the player was in the right place, so he doesn't get past him. Even Kyle Walker, fastest Premier League player. Remember when he faced Robertson, and he hated Robertson because Robertson always used to push him, push him on the side, on the balls and all that stuff.
Yeah,
position himself in places where he can't get past him, and that's what Kirkes needs to do. Like you just said. You made a great point. You've got the easiest side of the pitch, which is Van Dijk, McAllister, and Gakpo. Salah doesn't defend on the other side.
No.
You know what I mean? So the right side is struggling. But you've got the easiest side, which is the left side with those players. So just be calm, position yourself always in front of the player instead of like trying to raise him. And then when he gets at the back of you, you're either gonna get a foul or you're gonna get the ball back, or it's gonna be a goal kick. So do things like kick it out for a throw in, as many people do when they have to be cautious and all that stuff. So it's just the positioning.
He's a young guy. He's a young chap.
Yeah, when I watch him, he reminds me of an old defender Trudon alluded to, and he's 100% right. It's like a Moreno. You know what I mean? He's not like a Robertson. He's like a Moreno. You know what Moreno was bad at?
Oh my God!
And this is the same thing we're seeing. You know what I mean? So he needs to improve in that. But listen, he's 21, isn't he? He's
young. He's young, bro.
He used to be a striker that turned into a fullback as well. So that's what I mean. Like he's already changed a position, so he's smart enough to do that. So I'm hoping he's smart enough to learn in that position as well. Don't put too much pressure on yourself at Liverpool Football Club. We're not Bournemouth. We're calm, composed football club. Be calm and composed. Don't overdo things. You know what I mean? Just put yourself in good positions in the game, and then just work it from there. Simple as that.
That's true. What are you saying about that?
So to add on to that, Robertson has been in contention. I think for the past eight years, he's been in and around the best left back in the league.
Yep.
So for a young chap that comes to the team and they are saying, you are benching Robertson, I think he's more eager he's under pressure to put in performances to justify why he should start ahead of Robo.
Yeah.
So he should understand that he is the future of the team, of the club, and he's under no pressure or obligation to perform now.
No.
You should understand that he's for the
work
future.
Your way up.
He needs a little bit of looking to understand that you calm down. You are not like we are all on the same team. It's not
you're not here to impress for the first 2 weeks.
Yes,
exactly.
Liverpool
plays 60-odd games, man.
Nobody is patient like Liverpool on a player.
Yes,
I always say
that is true.
You gave Darwin Núñez 3 years to improve. He didn't do it. He's gone.
No, don't get that. You about to trigger Irishman with that statement.
There was a similar issue. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think when Darwin Núñez had a red card against, was it Crystal Palace?
Yeah, Crystal Palace when he headbutted Johnson. Yeah, who's that? Fulham.
The headbutting. I think.
Joachim Andersen.
Anderson, sorry.
Yeah, Joachim Andersen. Yes, Andersen. Yes. Klopp said that one thing he's sure of, that he will not make that mistake again, and I believe that this guy will not make that mistake again.
Yeah, he won't dive again.
A yellow card, he will not dive again.
Yeah.
So we should just settle and then take it from there.
Mhm.
And then, I mean, we'll be okay. We'll be fine.
So I have the lineup, right? This is one thing, Mr. Slot. You got two fullbacks. This is the only time where I think me and Fuzzy is gonna be agreeing on this. We have two fit fullback. They are not 100%, but they fit. I do not want to see Soboslai on the right back.
I'm done. I supported it because we had injuries, but
yeah,
I'm done.
maybe,
bro. Nobody takes it apart from him.
Maybe against Real Madrid, I can entertain it depending on how well McAllister is playing at the time, right? Like I say, I may entertain it. However, right now, who do you guys think should be on the right back? Irishman, Bradley, or Frimpong?
I would. That's a bit of a cop out, but if he's cool, if he's good to go, I'd start Frimpong tonight.
Okay. Let's. Okay.
Do you think, Irishman? Do you think this is the type of game you need Frimpong?
Yes.
What is it? More attacking, more attacks. Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah, because I don't think we're going to be overly tested. I think they're going to go kind of. They're going to try and keep it tight.
Ask another question to that. If it was a flying winger for the opponents, that's difficult to defend against. You play Bradley instead, right? If it's a flying winger, that's
my head would say, like before the season, Fozzie, like before we started, I was kind of thinking, this guy against this guy and that guy against that. But like what have I seen? An hour of Frimpong playing for us right back. So really,
he was good. Let me just
so I'm not sure like how good what's he look like properly in the back four. Bradley, we know. I just like to see him maybe just get back in the team and just get playing again.
We only know him as a wing back, innit, Irishman? That's all you know. So you want to see how good he is as a right back.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he did well at Celtic. He played right back for Celtic, a Scottish league, tough league, a physical league, so did well up there. So I'm kind of a bit wanting to see the new toy a bit. I know what Bradley did. We know how good Bradley is.
I agree.
And I go the opposite on the other side.
I think the famous
Mbappe meme problem from him.
Yeah. No, I agree with you 100%.
What you saying?
You give him. Go on, bro.
I think the famous Mbappe meme was actually orchestrated by Bradley.
when
yeah.
So did you guys watch them yesterday? Did you watch it yesterday? Real Madrid? Did you watch it?
Bro, we would discuss that. And that's something that Irishman and myself started with the show with. This Champions League is people say they don't like this format. This format is legit.
Oh man.
This format started with a bang, especially Madrid versus Marseille. We will talk about it because Liverpool plays Marseille at their place. Who do you think should start left back?
I'll go Robo. And in the midfield, I think on Irishman's channel, I watched the show, was it yesterday, but I didn't join the panel. And then there was this discussion about the heat map, how our attacking heat map is centered around the left side of our attack.
Yeah.
So I would prefer in the midfield, even though Gravenberch has predominantly played on the right side of the double pivot, I would rather swap them because Szoboszlai offers something in the attack. So it can even out our attack because for now, most of our attack is going through Dako's side. And because
the crazy thing was that statement that you made, you know how crazy it is? That for so many years, about 8 years, it used to be on Salah's side. We were the most unbalanced team ever.
Exactly.
It was that used to do my head in. How did that swap?
And all of a sudden,
now Gakpo is the one getting most of them.
Yeah, because VX goes to his side, so most of the attack usually is tailored to go through that side. So it's almost like plays on the right side. It will give us a bit of balance.
So you want Szoboszlai where he's at or the other side?
On the other side, Gravenberch should switch. And Szoboszlai should be on the right side. so that he can also offer more attack, because he is also the more like the box to box guy. Gravenberch will stay. So he is the box to box guy. He will give us support on Salah's side. I know Frimpong can also run up and down the line, but we also need threats from midfield, and we need numbers because Atletico will defend deep. So that's the level change or tweak I would make. And Robo has played in these high profile games, so I think he will manage this game better than Checkers. And Atletico also know how to play mind games. So if Checkers comes and he's playing the way he's been playing,
they will get in his head.
I mean,
they will get in his head so fast.
Yeah, the masters of these
dark
kind
arts.
of business. That would be my bit.
Yeah. Fuzzy, do you want to make the people happy and have Mamashvili start?
No.
Okay, we move on. Anything changing from here?
No. You know what? I was thinking about Bradley, but Irishman made a great, point about Frimpong. So I'll stick with Frimpong. I'll play Kirkes because he's never played in the Champions League before. Yeah. Let him, know what the Champions League is all about as well. So
yeah,
these are the times to take risks, guys. In regard to competitions. In the beginning is the easiest part. You know what I mean? Latter stage, you got to be cautious and put the most important players there. If you know what I mean, but. Yeah, I'll go with the new players like Irishman said, because this game is all about defense versus attack, innit?
Yeah,
there'll be less pressure at the back, so we'll be fine. So yeah,
it's gonna be entertaining. I mean, we will see this. And big up to Nee. Thank you, Nee, for coming in. Go ahead, Faz.
One thing, guys, like, what do you guys think about the Gakpo hate? You know what I mean? There's a lot.
But see, this is the thing with Gakpo has been getting.
We're gonna go towards that at all, but.
Yeah,
he's on the pitch, innit? So I want to ask you guys, like, there's a lot of hate towards Gakpo. I'm one of, not a lot of people that defend Gakpo. You know what I mean? Because I think he's brilliant. You know what I mean? But what do you guys think about
that? It's unwarranted. It's just Player FC who are doing this. Big up to Ants, man. Hey, Ants, if you're available, let me know. I'll send you in. Come on in. Let's talk. I think it's just people don't like his style of play. He's aesthetically not pleasing like Diaz was. It's the Diaz sexuals who keep doing this. Oh, Diaz is killing it in Bayern Munich, blah, blah, blah. Same thing happened when Mane left his first year. He was killing it. But the thing that, again, people don't get is you are not signed for 1 year. You are signed for all the length of your contract. We need whatever you did this year, we need you to do it again or better next year.
Yeah.
Right? So people need to understand that the hate is just, oh, we need, new toys. Can we get somebody better? Who?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think it's just
forgetting him, like what he did last season. I think he had 10 Premier League goals last season, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah. He and Diaz went at it. It was beautiful.
Salah, yeah. He took a lot of weight of Salah last season. His performances on the left side, cutting in and obviously scoring a lot of goals from there as well. So listen, Gakpo, he might not be like the Diaz dribbling machine that you saw, all that stuff, but he has his own impact in the game. And not only that, he runs up and down that pitch. I know you don't want him to do that, but at least he's a team player as well. You know what I mean? So he takes instructions
very well.
Very well. So he will get you those important goals when you need it as well. And he will create as much as he can. So the guy's a champion. You know what I mean? Slot can't be wrong for keeping him. He's a champion. Don't forget, Bayern wanted him ahead of Diaz. So
you know the funny thing is, Irishman and Fuzzy, Liverpool fans were crying for what's that guy's name? Rodrigo,
yeah.
But Bayern was also begging for Diaz and Gakpo.
There you go.
Irishman, make it make sense.
Said it from day one this season. It's a huge season for Gakpo because Gakpo still has the vibe of a slightly younger, newish type player. He's never broken into this team and started 32 games. He's never come in and been the main man in this team. And with Diaz leaving and with only Rio, I thought this is going to be a big season for him. He's 26 now.
Yeah,
it's time to give you at the age of 26. That's the same age as Isak. So I thought he really needed to just come in and try and stamp his name on it. And he does stuff he's never going to be like what you're saying. He's not really a winger. He's just an inside forward,
Right.
and he is slightly one trick pony-ish. But like with Aaron Robin scored about 300 goals by cutting in from the right and sticking in with his left.
Mm-hmm.
I think Gakpo to me is kind of similar enough to that. He doesn't have a huge amount of variation in his game, but he's successful. He scores goals.
Mm-hmm.
Could he be improved upon? Yeah, I don't doubt it. You know, if Bayern gave us 70 million for him next year, okay, I think I can see that happening because I've been linked with him for so long. But he's he's just always been like for a while he was one of the best finishers at the club. I thought, you know, his ability to find the bottom corner is right up there. But I'm still just waiting for like a kind of a big season for him. But he has to get that big season. He has to be given the left wing role.
Yeah.
He has to start like the 32, 33 games
Exactly.
and see what he does. I don't really think he's for everyone. Yeah, because he's quite kind of like you said. He's not a flashy winger. He's more kind of straightforward in what he does. So to me, he's just real solid, kind of 7 out of 10
Yeah.
type guy. But I just have an eye on. There's a little 17-year-old wonder kid sitting on a bench there that I want to see as much of as possible as well. So you know, I'm not too worried. But I think Gakpo, if he can keep the efficiency up. If you can just add 18 goals to what we do this year, I'm not really going to be too bothered about how you play. If you can get 18 league goals and chip in with 6 assists, then, you know, with the likes of Ekatika and Wirtz and Isak and Salah, you know, you need to start adding those numbers.
But the thing is, don't you think he could do that this season, considering the quality that we got up front now, Irishman?
Well,
I mean, like,
that's what, to the point you were making earlier on, Fuzz, you're talking about the strength of the left-hand side. That's what I was saying. This guy has got Kirk in behind him, Wirtz in his area. He's playing on the new left-hand side now. So and Ekatika or Isak drifting out towards him, that kind of stuff. He should. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's kind of there for him now to really, if he stays fit and he plays every game, I think he really should put up a big number, you know.
Yeah.
And by big, I just mean sort of close to 20, or if he goes nuts, get 25 also.
Yeah.
No, I agree with what you guys are saying. Now, let's talk about the whole general Champions League, man. Madrid versus, what's his name? Marseille. You have to give respect to, what's his name? The coach of Marseille, former Brighton coach.
Oh, what's it?
De Zerbi.
Yes, De Zerbi.
Bro, like the commentator was like, the game is at halftime and both squad were tired. And the halftime had about 10 more minutes to go. And he said, these people are running back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. There was a lot of energy. I think Madrid almost fell into the trap of De Zerbi, right? Yeah. They came in with a lot of energy, not knowing that that's how De Zerbi likes his teams. And slowly, Marseille kick in. I mean, Weah goal was nice.
That was a penalty? I don't know.
I don't know how, because, yes, Madrid, I don't think Madrid is up to speed with this competition compared to the previous one.
They're too open. Like, and you know why, though? You know why? They're playing forward at the back. And I'll tell you why I say that. Because Xabi Alonso doesn't play forward at the back. He plays three at the back. You know what I mean? So he needs to get used to this formation and all that stuff. He's got into a club where they choose things, not him. You know what I mean? And now he's finding it difficult from what I can see, because they were too open. It's like a formation that this manager has never played before, if you know what I mean, guys. When I watched that team yesterday. And listen, they're there for the taking, man. I can't wait for our game now.
And then you saw, what's the name? Their captain getting a record. Trent got injured. And Liverpool fans, you need to stop enjoying Trent's demise, man.
Yeah, it's not nice.
It's not nice. Trust me, that lady K, I don't want to say her name, but she's a B. Okay? I don't want that kind of negative energy coming back to us. I got PTSD.
No.
So, Liverpool fans, personally, if you're a Liverpool fan and you are watching Trent just to hate on him, you are not a Liverpool fan in the first place.
No, we don't do that, man.
Why are you watching Trent? You should be focusing on Liverpool.
He's not a player anymore, man.
He's not a player anymore. He's gone.
He's gone, man.
He's their problem. And the fact that grown men are acting... Go ahead, Faz.
No, sorry to interrupt, bro. With Trent, listen, I have my reservation. You know what I mean? When he left, I didn't like the way he left. No money coming in, all that stuff. But I forgot about him. You know what I mean? We got to forget about players. and not only that, I've even, I don't know if you guys heard it. There's some Liverpool fans saying, bring him back home. You know what I mean? He's not doing well at Real Madrid. I said, no. The first time is not like the second time, man. So when players come back in the second time, you always see different players. They're different. You know what I mean? They're not going to be the same anymore. Because, you know, the first time he got away with a lot in regards to, you know, we tried to find a position for him. We tried to, pepper him up, you know, take care of him because he's a Scouser and all that stuff. We need to get rid of that. He left the club. He can't come back to Liverpool anymore. That's number one. Number two, don't just watch him and wishing injuries on players like that. Don't forget, he was part of that team that won the Premier League last season. He was part of that team that won the European Cup. He was part of that team that won the first Premier League title. So, and, you know, World Club Cup, we've never won before. He was part of that team. So remember him, you know, in that as well. Instead of like wishing things on players and being happy of a player's injury and all that stuff. It's not nice, man. It's not nice. I don't support that stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I was one of the people that said, you know, get him out.
Yeah.
You know, if he's not going to sign a contract. I'm here to say, yeah, I'll put my hand up. But he's no longer at my football club. I don't care.
Yeah, he's not there anymore.
I don't want him back either. I don't want him back.
Thank you. You be their problem. Now, well, you got men out here acting like, is that how you act when your missus leave you? Jesus. Let him go, man. He's not our problem.
Injuries, man.
You wasted. Some of you guys are acting like, what's the name? Saeed hate watching Liverpool games.
Did you see it the other day when he started speaking like Donald Duck? Like he lost the plot because Hannibal gave a penalty away.
It was funny. Just big up to Saeed, man. You got to give him up, man. This guy's box office. Saeed, like he makes my day. Like you could tell it hurts his soul, like his whole being.
When a man is sweating while he's doing a stream,
and he's driving his
come on, man. That's real.
He's a Manchester United fan. Yo, Dean, big up yourself, man. Irishman, man. The game yesterday, man. This Champions League, like you were saying, Juventus. Juventus was one of the most boring club on the planet. Even with Ronaldo. But yesterday, 4-4? What's going on out here, man?
Well, if you know what they were up to, they brought back Allegri, which wouldn't have looked good if you were looking for attacking football. But the forward line that they're after putting together at Juve is absolutely ridiculous. They've got the two Turkish lads. They've got Yildiz. They've got Kan Uzun. They've got Jonathan David. They've got that other lad. I've forgotten his bloody name now. Not Openda. It's Openda.
Which one? Into my midfield or
midfield or?
Oh, I can't remember his name. But
is that Thuram?
No, I can't remember his name. The other guy. They got like Trudon is saying, like it didn't look good. You know, the idea of bringing back Tudor is there now. Obviously, it looks very fun. How long it's going to last, I don't know. But it's just they are a team. I think like 4-2 in that. Went with a 4-2. Yeah, Vlahovic is getting out though. They want rid of him. So if you're watching or if you're whatever it is, they are a team that I'll be watching this season, Juve, because the forward line they're after putting together is going to be massively entertaining. If nothing else,
they might be the dark horse, man.
Well, yeah, who knows? The Marseille thing. Look who scores from Marseille, Timothy Weah. You know, that's some heritage right there. You know, yeah, that's some heritage. You know, Carvajal getting sent off for a headbutt is stupid. Trent getting injured, yeah, it's needing 2 penalties. Xabi Alonso's going to find out pretty quick what it's like to be Real Madrid manager. You know, you know what I mean?
True, it's true. Yeah,
they're talking like just on Trent. They're saying 6 to 8 weeks, and we played him in basically 6 weeks.
Yeah, 6.5 weeks.
So it's highly unlikely he'll be coming back for an Anfield return.
Nah, he'll be there, but
yeah, that would have been interesting. You know,
he'll be there to get his applause, cheers, but I don't think they'll play him, and I don't think Alonso trusts him fully still. I mean, yesterday watching Rodrigo, you could tell he was forcing. Every time Rodrigo was forcing, you could tell he's trying to impress the manager.
Yeah.
Manager is not impressed.
Do you think Alonso wanted Trent or Real Madrid wanted Trent?
Real Madrid wanted Trent.
Real
That's
Madrid,
that's Perez play.
How they work. That's how they work.
But I mean, even like obviously, sorry, I should have phrased that differently. It's like, do you think it was the club wanted him and the manager wanted him, or just the club wanted him?
Perez, Perez is a businessman. Trent is an Adidas boy. Real Madrid is Adidas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Perez is a business minded. He buy players that makes no sense. He will keep him for a year or two and sell them.
No, because I just mean because a lot of people saying was like, oh wow, if he plays the way he did at Madrid, like he did with Leverkusen, can you imagine what Trent will be able to do from right wing back? The way, because Frimpong was just having the time of his life playing under Xabi Alonso. Yeah. So people are saying like, oh, Trent will be awesome in that role because
you see, this is the thing that they don't get. Madrid doesn't have a left wing back.
No, the club doesn't play.
They don't play with a wing back, so they're not going to change that system.
You're just a coach. That's what you are. They've got a certain way of playing, and you've got to play in that way and make it work. That's how it is.
That's why I didn't see the tree at the back from Madrid. That's the thing.
Never going to happen. Never going to happen.
As long as Perez is there,
hell no.
Nah. That's why it didn't make sense to me. What do you guys think about the Arsenal game? All the players they wanted out are the ones who became the heroes. All of a sudden, wow, Atata is a magical. Oh, we got depth. Look at that.
It's crazy.
Now I'm hearing that they want what's his name? They want Saka to fight for his position. Yeah. But the question is, this is what I want to ask people though. Saka has, since his first year he breaks through, and maybe the second year, this guy has never played a full season. How can you call him world class when availability is not available?
It's crazy, isn't it?
Those are uncomfortable questions that Arsenal fans haven't asked themselves yet. You want to win the league, you want to win Champions League, it's not pretty. You don't win with the best players. Barcelona is an anomaly, man. What's the name? Pep Guardiola's Barcelona is an anomaly.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? Even the first Champions League they won with Eto'o, Ronaldinho, with Rajkat, that was a bunch of ugly players. They had a sprinkle of great skill.
Ronaldinho and
Eto'o being one of them.
And
right?
Deco as well.
Deco and those side. But if you look at the back line, Puyol, all those guys were like ugly players.
At the time, yeah.
At the time. So people thinking that, for you to win a league, and I guess that's what Irishman was saying earlier, that people need to calm down and give that, I think Fuzzy, you said the same thing actually. Calm down and let the players get to where they need to get. It takes time. Yeah. Winning is not pretty. Once in a while, you get a team that comes in and they are just above everybody and just tear up the whole thing. But if you're going to win, it's not pretty. You will have some nice games and a lot of ugly games. How the hell did Liverpool 2005 show up in Istanbul? I'm not even going to talk about what happened after Istanbul. I'm talking about how the hell a team like Liverpool 2005, Benitez just showed up. He didn't even know who the players were. And we shows up at Champions League final. And that year, guess who was on top of us? Everton.
Yeah, they finished in the top four.
UEFA had to basically change the rules for Liverpool to go to the next...
It was actually the teams, Quasi. It was actually the teams that even intervened. They said, what's the point of us competing in the Champions League if the champions are not in it?
Exactly. Look at that. That was unprecedented. It had never happened before. You see what I mean? So I understand, Liverpool, we don't look aesthetically pleasing. And even myself, we need to stop being a little bit too emotional. The game, and I think the expectation is a little bit too high just because we have high-class ballers. That's not mean we're going to be playing nice all the time. Like I said, Pep Guardiola had to learn the hard way. That's why he never won Champions League when he left Barcelona. He went to Bayern. He had the best team on the land, played pretty football, and it was boring for everybody. They kick him out of there.
Nope.
He came to City.
At the time when he was at Bayern Munich, they were the current champions of Europe.
Yeah. They had just been the champion of Europe. He came to City and he played pretty football and he could never win the Champions League. He had to become ugly. He had to change the way he plays to become ugly. Big up to K-Mac. Thank you for joining us.
Bro.
He had to change the way he plays. And that year they won the treble. That was not the best we've seen City. That was the best we've seen a striker in a long time. But even that striker could not play well in the Champions League.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? So this thing of, we got ballers, so we're supposed to play this intricate game and pass the ball. No. It doesn't work like that. The best team in the world usually do not play sexy football. Pep Guardiola happens to be somebody who nobody. And remember, Atletico Madrid, something that La Liga never do, play defense. Simone showed up and said, you know what? I'm parking the bus. He won 2 leagues. The last World Cup, did you guys think Argentina was going to win the World Cup after getting beaten by Saudi Arabia in the first game?
Don't talk about the country I was born in, man.
And I'm just saying, it was I like
hell of a result that was.
You see what I mean?
So
I'm sorry. Yes, I'm also guilty of it. I want to see great performances because I like consistency. But we need to put in our head that we need to stop this thing that Liverpool is going to be controlling the ball 100% of the time. We're going to see Szoboszlai bangers every game. Wirtz is going to dribble and drop his shoulders. And people, it doesn't work like that. And even Klopp had to change the way he plays to be able to move on to win the league. Right? So I'm sorry, but just because you have great players doesn't mean you need to win sexy. Winning is ugly. Go ahead, Irishman.
What's really funny about that is, and I'm kind of maybe going against what I've been saying recently about we haven't played great football, but the Galacticos didn't win anything.
They didn't win no Champions League at all.
Brother,
they didn't win anything. They didn't win the big ones. They didn't win the big ones, and they had the Galacticos. So you can put all the best players in the world in your team. You might not win with it.
You know what I mean?
But what you might do with this team is you might just win ugly over and over again. You might just win ugly. And I tell you what, you can definitely win ugly if you've got Alexander Isak up front. Because all you need is one chance. All you need is one chance. And Newcastle won ugly a lot with Isak.
A
lot.
No, you're right. And I think, yes, we want to see consistent, good performance, right? But I'm sorry. There is Liverpool about to play, 4 + 2, 6. 6 games that none of those teams are going to play football. They're going to shut up shop different ways. Burnley was the only club that made it apparent that we don't care. We are home and we are not moving past the center line.
Burnley hadn't been beaten at home last season. You know that?
Yeah.
How many months is it? It came out. How many months? Is it something like 12 months or something? Or 18? I don't know. Someone said it was a lot of months. They
never got beat at home once last season. And this season, apart from us. So we scalped them. Literally.
You see what I mean? Any team that we played this year hasn't played football. Even Bournemouth that plays well, they didn't play football. They play counter-attack.
You know what we're experiencing?
Football and Anfield,
even Arsenal didn't come and play fancy.
They didn't come to play football.
You know what we're experiencing, guys?
Fozzie, man, where have you got that top from? I've been after that top for years.
I bought it when it came out in the store.
Such a banger of a top. Sorry.
I got the hat with it as well.
I've just got to say that because you can't buy those anywhere now, by the way. You can't get them anywhere. So.
Wow.
Off topic there, sorry.
That's all right. Yeah, you know what people haven't grasped on. I don't know if you guys in your shows you said it. You know, when you're the top team, what happens is opponents give you respect, which means they're going to deep line defend throughout. Man City faced it. Man United in their heydays faced it. Arsenal faced it. Chelsea faced it. I don't think, because we haven't been in that position for so long. Because the second season, obviously, what the issue was. So the first season we won the Premier League. The issue was pandemic, and we had a lot of injuries with Van Dijk and Thiago and all that stuff. But now, like what we're facing, and people haven't grasped on because we've got a lot of new players, is we're getting respect from the opponents. They're just deep down defending, making it difficult for us to, open them up. And as soon as we start clicking and find a way, out of that, I think we'll be fine. Because if Arsenal is doing it, Bournemouth is doing it, Newcastle is doing it, and Burnley is doing it. So and
Atletico's gonna do it. Everton is gonna be worse.
Then that shows like the respect we're getting from the opponents. That's how I see it. I don't see it as a bad thing. It's a good thing because we could spend majority of the game in their half. So we just need to find a way with Isak when he comes in to open them up and get the goals on a regular basis. Like you just said, ugly wins with Newcastle when they face teams that's negative. So there you go.
I did say on my channel that can Liverpool or can any team continue to win in the circumstances that we've been winning, which is basically 4 wins in like the last 10 minutes? And the answer is yes. And the answer is yes, is because we run more, we attack more, we play more forward passes, we press more, we win more duels. Like it's how much effort you put in is what you get out in the end. And in those games, Liverpool worked harder. We done more. Like that's the reason why we won them in the end, is because the opposition made a mistake or were too tired or couldn't track one of those runners in the last minute because we'd outran them all game, or we'd passed the ball more than them the whole game, and they spent a lot of time chasing. So you can sit there and go, have we been lucky, or is it just because of this, or is it just because of that? Well, the grand scheme of things is they were all deserved wins because we were better on the day.
Yeah,
we were better on the day in every game.
I hate when people say we're lucky. And like Oliver James, big up yourself. Exactly. This is the reason why I said the players can also be blamed, because it seems like when our back is on against the wall, all of a sudden something clicked where they moved to the second and third gear. That goal against Newcastle, that people could say, it was lucky. No, go back and watch it. It was about 20 plus passes. It was synchronized to the T that this game was about to be finished. Hold this ball for this long, score the goal, and let's get out of here. When the goal went in, the game was over. Like, as bad as we play in Irishman, the psychological that we are putting on the rivals is even worse. If you think we playing bad, the psychological part that is affecting these guys, at first it was, they're lucky. Then I was watching some guy who came on, he said, brother, this is not luck. You cannot call luck. The goals that they're scoring is not, Szoboszlai took a shot and it deflected on 3 people and then he went in. It was like, bro.
It was well planned.
Thank you.
If you look at that goal, the Rio goal, look at the position the players have taken and look at the way they maneuver themselves. It was like something orchestrated in the training ground, something they've done in the training ground
over and over.
Nobody's seen, you know what I mean? So you look at the pass from Gravenberch, I think it was to Chiesa to Salah first time pass towards Rio, and what's his name, Szoboszlai jumping over the ball, Rio, empty space, straight in the side net, on left hand side.
Harvey Elliott was involved in that as well. He was another substitute.
Harvey was in there.
I think they said something along the lines, every player's touched the ball apart from Szoboszlai.
I mean, Szoboszlai might as well have touched it. Like, you got to give him the assist.
You know what I mean? Like, and if you watch the Bournemouth, the third goal that Chiesa scored, it was close as identical to the Newcastle one as possible. It was same thing, pass. It just happened that when we took the shot, it deflected on one of their players, and Chiesa was at the right place at the right time.
Well, we also had Canate in there for that. Canate was challenging their player, which meant that the ball then came out to Chiesa, and it was a wonder strike. Like,
it was. Yeah.
But the thing is,
the goalkeeper
thing is, though, I'll say this though. Chiesa won that game with that goal, but do you think Mo Salah still would have scored that goal?
No, he wanted to score a goal.
Game.
Mo Salah wanted to score a goal. That game, because
just scored a goal later on.
See, this is the thing with Mo Salah. Mo Salah is Thanos, even though Szoboszlai is trying to take it away from him. He's inedible, man.
Yeah.
Like, he was trash against Burnley. But then guess what? Penalty, banger. Like nothing ever happened. Like literally, it's like watching Men in Black, and then they give you that flash thing, and all you remember Mo Salah doing is scoring a goal. Right? Irishman, I mean, this thing here of Liverpool, I've come to terms. Last year, I was focused on performance and consistency, and that won us the league. This year, I'm more leaning towards results. Right? Of course, I want to see the consistency has to be there. And like I said, Irishman, there is psychological pressure that we put in on the rivals, where now they said, hey, even if the game is at the 89th minute, do not relax. These guys can come back and score 2 goals in the last injury times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So for me, I think I'm getting to the point where I'm like, Liverpool is a grown man team. They do grown man stuff. How do you think it's sustainable, or it's just people think that it's not sustainable?
Look,
it's a loaded question.
The lads are saying, does this happen if this doesn't happen? Does Istanbul happen if Olympiacos doesn't happen?
People don't know that.
Does Olympiacos happen if St. Etienne doesn't happen? Does Rome happen if St. Etienne doesn't happen? We can go to the well. This club can sit down in a dressing room, sometimes with half the team that did it before and went, we did this before. I want other teams to forget that we can come back. I want us to be able to go and say, West Ham doesn't happen without Gerrard, the West Ham final, does that happen without Istanbul? We can already point to Newcastle this year, Burnley this year, as in we don't stop, we never give up, we keep going because some idiot is going to stick his elbow out. We don't, because we can point to it already. That's just, that's what I'm saying. You have to take this as a club and go, shit, man, there's some really janky results right there. But you have to be able to look at that and go, we're just inevitable. We are inevitable this year. The lads need to be looking at it going, lads, we keep going to the end. We're going to win games. Yeah, you lose a few games, but you're already pulling results out of the bag, like prime Liverpool. We always make it difficult. Like that Newcastle game was like a cup final.
It was.
Do you know what I mean? And it's what was that first game of the season? Young, all that noise that's going on, and Rio comes on. That goes down into Liverpool great games already, and it's just a random Premier League game. So we can go to that. Well, you cannot keep winning games in the last 5 minutes. No, of course you can't. You need to start putting games to bed. But if you're a team that's constantly, like, how do you think those Burnley lads feel? They had a game plan and they almost executed it to a T, only for one stupid little mistake to bring the whole thing crashing down. How must they feel? They have nothing to look back on now and say, we beat them. We have all the psychological power to be able to take from those games, add them all up together. And when we start firing, when we start playing, which we will, that's inevitable.
Yeah.
Then we should be unstoppable because we've got so many last-ditch moments already. And that's just, look, K-Mac will tell you, Fozzie will tell you, Liverpool always do things the hard way.
Yeah,
we always do things the hard way. And that's just the drama of it. That's just our club. But, yeah.
If we make it an easier way,
I wouldn't trade any of it for anything. I wouldn't trade any of it for anything.
I love the drama, man. I love the drama.
Yeah. It makes us who we are. It really does. And it makes us as thick-skinned as Liverpool supporters are because of it.
Yeah. Yeah, big up to Mandem in the chat. Please hit the like button. Hit the like button. K-Mac is in the building. Goes to his channel and subscribe. Fuzzy is in the house. He also has a channel. Go subscribe. Irishman. Oh, my God. I'm the baddest mofo in this building. You know what I'm saying? I got heavyweights in the house, and they are on my channel. Please go subscribe. We
Right.
do not mess around out here. And K-Mac, we heard in the chat, the rumors are flying that you put Igal on his place. Can you want to tell us the story?
Come on, K-Mac. Come
Oh, there
on.
we go.
I like that.
Nah,
Go on, man.
Igal's all right. Igal's all right. He's
Easy,
just a little bit.
Igal
he's
is
a little bit
he
like
is
a lot of
spazzing out.
Arsenal fans.
You guys are his friends. Please get him therapy because the man don't know he's coming or leaving or he's staying. This guy is in mess. One day Liverpool is lucky. One day is like, like brother, pick a spot. Tell them to stop complaining. Maybe they'll win something. That's the problem with
What
Arsenal.
delusional thing he was saying again, K-Mac? Please let me.
Yeah, that's what I want to hear. What's the delusional?
No, he's just backing. He's backing Arteta for like phase 12 or whatever it is now.
Oh God.
He keeps on blaming injuries, and that's the reason why.
See?
Like,
Goodness,
the nonsense, the normal nonsense. But yeah. And he also
You know the funny thing is,
Arsenal's got better depth than Liverpool, and I'm like,
fine.
Really? Did you not see that we've won 2 games with winners from our bench, as in Rio and Chiesa, and you're not rating them as depth? And he's like, no. And I'm like, what? Okay, whatever. Whatever.
He always does that, man. He
knows
what he's doing. K-Mac, you know that. He knows what
and
he's
this
doing.
is the arguments every rival has with Liverpool every single time. Well, what if Virgil van Dijk gets injured? And what if Mo Salah gets injured? And I'm like, but they haven't. Like,
so you're gonna wait.
They're going to be shit when they get injured. But what if he does get injured and Leone comes in and he's like Mosquera? Like, you know what I mean? You're like, really? Like,
you know the funny thing with Arsenal fans?
The thing is, what's like K-Mac? What about if Saka gets injured? What about if Saliba gets injured? You know what I mean?
That's what he's saying. No, Saka's injured and Matthew's coming in. Like,
let me tell you about the mind of an Arsenal fan. They have the way they plan on how to win the league is okay. They're gonna probably lose against this team. If they don't, Salah is gonna get injured, Virgil's gonna get injured, Isak is gonna get injured, and then De Bruyne gonna get injured, and then what's his name? KDB's. What's his name? Rodri is gonna get. They plan on things that is humanly, unless all the stars are aligned, all 69 of them. That's how they plan, thinking that we're gonna win. Because listen to Don Robbie. What happened if you guys lose Salah and you lose Virgil and you're like, brother? So you're gonna sit there and wait till all that happened before you win the. You got lemons, right? Every club has a lemon. We make last year, and you know what, Fuzzy? Sorry to catch you up.
That's all right. That's all right.
Even the manager had to take his headset off yesterday when they asked him the same question about you spend all this money, and he said, "You must be listening to TalkSport."
And have you heard TalkSport today?
You see what I mean?
Like they've literally got an only slot agenda.
They have.
They've gone from Isak. They've gone from the Isak agenda now to only slot.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? Like when we signed Florian Wirtz, they said the league is over. That's what they said. Yeah, when we signed Florian Wirtz, and then
they always want an excuse.
And then they look at for Isak. Oh, the league's over again. So what do you want? We played Arsenal without Isak. We played Arsenal with a midfielder playing as a right back and scoring the winning goal. Mm-hmm. What more do you need? Like we had deficiencies and we still beat you as a football club. I mean, and we could actually build on that and become even better. So if you're saying we have got no strength in depth, like I don't know what more you can do.
And that's why I say let them, because right now if you were to sit here with Igal or any of the Arsenal fans, and you say let's do a combined 11.
There's always Arsenal fans in it. Have you noticed that? There's always.
You see what I'm saying? And with me, I'm like, why do you even waste your time to do it? Let them have all 11 spots.
I swear, Igal done. Came back. I swear he's done a combined 11. There was only 3 players from Liverpool.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Alisson wasn't even in there.
Can I just mention one thing as well that just people aren't actually talking about is like all of this stuff about Liverpool spending all this money. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Other clubs have bought more expensive players in other positions than Liverpool. It's only 2 positions that Liverpool have spent huge money. Like Arsenal have spent more money in midfield
and in defense,
eights and defense than Liverpool have. Like they have, and so have loads of other teams, as in Man City,
Chelsea.
you know, and Chelsea, they've spent more money in certain areas than Liverpool have. Like, and there were a lot of players that were bought for like 50 million, 40 million, 60 million. Liverpool have just bought 2 really expensive players. That's it. Alexander Isak and Florian Wirtz. That's it. Like, the others were
Ekitike is pretty tasty.
hugely expensive.
Ekitike is pretty pricey.
Ekitike
Ekitike is
80 million?
pricey.
Million. Manchester United spent more on a striker.
I know, but I'd still have him up there as. I mean, he's still
Newcastle
pretty
spent more than
pricey.
on a striker. No, I'm saying that, yeah.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
But we signed 2 really expensive players, and that kind of makes it, oh, well, you know, Liverpool spent so much money more than anyone else. Well, no, loads of other teams have spent a lot of money. Yeah. Like if you look at the top 7 teams, so you look at Liverpool, Arsenal, Manchester United, Tottenham, Manchester City, Chelsea. Is there one more in there? No, I think that's it. They've all spent more money than any other team in Europe's top 5.
Yeah, but K-Mac, like, isn't it clear? But why isn't it clear to these people? But it's why isn't it kind of basic logic to these people? And it would be if it was their club. It's like, yeah, guess what? That's the cost of improving a title-winning team. Like, we sold Diaz, we sold Darwin, we sold Elliott, and rest in peace, God rest his soul.
We sold a third of our winning team is gone.
What are we out there shopping in the bargain basement?
We lost Trent. We lost Trent.
And like you just said, a Waltemada costs you 80 million quid. So what is someone like what is an Isak supposed to cost? What is a Wirtz going to cost? How do you improve a title-winning team? We keep saying it out there. They keep seeing these tweets out there, and they're not to be ignored when they come out and say things like, Liverpool have identified Alexander Isak as the only player in world football that can improve their attack right now. That's how laser focused they are on people. They're not out there going, yeah, we can pick up that dude for 40 million and get that winger for 30 million from Sociedad. He'll do a job. No, it's these guys have to be right off the top bracket. And that's what these guys cost now. So I don't see the missed tweet. They're also mystified. You know, it's like I think it's just because it's us, and they're like, hang on, when did you get money? Where are you getting money from? They don't like it.
If you look at it in a point of view of Liverpool, like you just said, you made a great point. We bought players that we want. We didn't buy players for the sake of buying, like Chelsea do and other teams do. So we do need a striker. We do need a number 7 who plays off the striker. We do need 2 fullbacks. And you know the way we reacted to Trent, as soon as Trent left, we got a fullback in straight away. We didn't like dwell on it or anything like that. And then we do need a left back that's going to be the long-term replacement for Robertson. So as I said, we got players that we wanted at the football club.
Alisson also has his backup already.
Yeah. So, you know, we did what we wanted to do, but people are just upset about it because the amount of money we spent. And some people go back to Jurgen Klopp saying, he said, I will never buy a player for 100 million, but Jurgen is no longer here. You know what I mean? He's a different guy. So it is what it is. And let them have the meltdown. At the end of the day, everybody knows at the end of the season, Liverpool will pick up that trophy. So it is what it is.
But it is the thing, though. This is a club that people have made fun of for years. Yes. About a better year of what, 30 years? And then now we flex our muscle. Have you seen? Okay, there's memes. Everybody copies it. There's always a couple where the woman is always like berating the man, and then the man will flinch, and then all of a sudden she will fall off and said, "I'm going to call the cops," and you know. That's exactly what's going up here, right? Liverpool being berated or being called poor, all kinds of names that I don't even want to mention. And then we have taken our time to do it the right way, the long way, the hard way, and then we just flex our muscle. We didn't even take our shirt off. We just flex our muscle through our shirt because the reason why he said, what does that mean? You guys know this whole summer, if we break it down, we only spending 51 million.
Oh yeah, the net spend, yeah.
The whole summer, like every 450, because people are not making into account that we got money coming to us for other player sales. Yeah. Of course, we also have players that we're paying for, true. But if you put all the money that we are literally only spending 51 million.
Yeah. Where was that question? You know, when Man City was spending all that money down the years.
Oh no, they were beautiful
Where was that question when Man City spent 250 million in January?
in January.
Yeah, anyone's talking about that.
Right? You know what I mean? When Chelsea was spending the money under Abraham, what do you guys say? Oh, he's the best owner. He loves football. He loves the club. Look how much he loves the club. He's always there. It was a sexy thing. But, you know, it's good when you do it, bad when I do it. Now I'm sure you know, today, Manchester United fans are going to brag about the record revenue. The only reason why it's a record revenue is because the TV contracts are up and it's everybody got a raise. That's what's saving them.
And they also sacked half of their bloody staff. Stopped paying them.
Okay, if you think Man U has record revenue, you wait till when Liverpool get theirs. Yeah, 752 million.
There's rumors that the Adidas deal is $1 billion.
Oh
yeah,
damn.
Oh yeah.
Is $1 billion.
And Liverpool,
is it 12 years or 10 years?
10 years.
Like that.
10 years. $1 billion.
And Liverpool has breaking every record Adidas ever made, including Madrid. Arsenal fans is trying to say, no, we had the best. No. This year, the amount of Fazzi will tell you, the man is title what? Title 10, title 12 for bankruptcy for buying all those uniforms.
Yeah.
Liverpool are setting records to the anyway. But people, before we get out of here, what you guys coming up, or you have anything you want to talk? Let's get it right. Today is football is back at Anfield at night. It's gonna be cracking, and people don't even know Simone and Slot have history. They don't like each other. And guess what Slot told Simone?
Have you seen
the next time we play?
Have you seen the video?
Yeah.
Have you seen the video?
What was that? What was that? Huh? What was that?
Simone pushes Slot in a match.
Wow.
Yeah, they have a physical altercation, and
Slot
they asked
face.
And then they asked Simone, what did Slot told you? He said, the next time I meet him is gonna be with another team, and we're gonna score a lot of goals.
Ooh, get in there, Slot.
Slot speaks it to existence.
Yeah, I love
and guess what? Welcome to Anfield, Mr. Simone. Arsenal fan, this is the manager you guys always wanted.
I mean, let's be honest. Like, is there much difference between Simeone and Arteta? Like,
no, not really.
Serial losers always finish outside the top. And
but at least Simeone won a title, isn't it? He's won a couple of titles.
Simeone has 2 league titles. That's the difference. At least
he has got 2 league titles.
Yeah, he's got 2
right.
titles. Yeah.
Well, Suarez.
So Arteta is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, he broke up that duopoly. In peak Simeone, he did it differently. Yeah,
peak Simeone was different
team.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I'm worried. Like if Arsenal actually sack Arteta and get a good coach in there, they've got a really good squad there. So
I don't think the players are going to leave. I think the players are going to leave. I honestly think that if they don't win the league or the Champions League this season, Arteta is gone, innit? Let's just be honest there. And I think those players psychologically is damaged already. 4 seasons in a row. No titles, and I think their next, destination is leaving Arsenal as well. So a lot of people go shopping at Arsenal, man.
The new manager will bring his players.
Yep.
Yeah. I personally think he'll stay,
even if he doesn't win anything.
Yeah, I just think the owner. It's not about winning trophies. It's about staying.
He has a hook in that owner, man. For whatever reason, that board love him. That owner thinks he's the bee's knees. For whatever reason, they love him. They think he's doing a great job.
Oh damn! I don't know if the fans will stand for that.
Second place is fine for him. And let's be honest, Arsenal fans will probably be happy with it as well.
Wow. I don't know, man. I don't know if the fans will, be happy with that. I mean, that's too many seasons, isn't it? And you spent over $1 billion at the same time as well.
They listen to Arteta, don't they? He brainwashes them into thinking that there's something that they're not. So,
Yeah, with me, yes, at Simone, peak Simone was a menace. But I'm sorry, right now he's just a fraud, and it makes no sense why Atletico still. He's the highest paid coach on the planet, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, by quite some distance as well. by
Yeah.
like a couple of million.
Yeah. So
No
with me,
Alvarez.
what's up?
You know, no Alvarez tonight. They still got some decent players, but I still don't expect him to go. I think he'll play for the draw, yeah. But if we do score, I don't expect him to. You know, I don't know. I really don't know what to expect from them. You know, Alvarez is a top player, but he's only one player, and they are bad. I think they played for 1-1, drawn 2, and lost 1 in La Liga. They're down in 11th place, so
Yeah.
they're not a team that's in good confidence or good form. And we need a kind of, I don't know,
We need a
do we need a
performance.
performance in this
Oh, yeah.
game? Do we need a performance, or do we just need a straight first Champions League win? Boom.
I think we need a
I
win.
take another 1-0.
Just a win.
Just
1-0.
any kind of win.
No, I mean,
Yeah,
we need a clean sheet. I think we need a clean sheet.
I think we're starting to get that, bro. We're starting to get that now. That's 2 games.
We need a clean sheet or play. Even if the football is not aesthetically pleasing, play in a place where we feel. And again,
I think
the Liverpool way is nothing is easy. So what am I talking about?
I think a clean sheet against Arsenal was huge. Like that was such a big thing to get a clean sheet against Arsenal.
After all the nonsense they were
Did
talking
you guys,
about.
Did you guys
That win.
There's got
to be a switch there now where the players are like, come on, like we can't let this happen again. We need to do more now. Like, and the fact that we played with the ball in their half for the whole of the second half, like they never got the ball in our box once in the second half. Like, and that's a team at home. Like,
and everybody was praising their performance.
Tonight needs more.
You know that Liverpool game you guys alluded to? Sorry, came out to interrupt, brother.
Yeah, go on, mate.
You know that game you guys alluded to, the Liverpool game. I think it opened up a lot of eyes in regards to how to defend against Arsenal's corners as well. But if you watch Athletic Bilbao yesterday, they did the same thing Liverpool did to Arsenal in regards to the way you mark the players. You know, when they go to the far post, now teams are saying like get some markers on them. Remember, normally what Arsenal do, they bunch up at the far post and they move into the middle of the goal and they get the goal that way. Now players actually mark them. So now everybody else is going to start doing the same thing against Arsenal, and that's their strong point. If you take a strong point of a team, they're going to start struggling getting goals on a consistent basis as well. So Liverpool opened a lot of eyes after that game, man, because the way we dealt with Arsenal's threat from the corners, it was something that's never been done before, and I can see that happening in the future as well.
And guess what? They haven't scored a goal off corner since.
There you go. It's the second phase, isn't it? There's Zubimendi one.
I mean, that Martinelli goal, like how did that get under the goalkeeper?
That was poor defending.
That's poor defense. They pressed so high. Who pressed? Oh my god,
really poor.
Athletic. I know. Inaki and his brother. I'm done with them. Scratch it. I wanted Nico Williams, but Inaki, even in Ghana.
Are they Ghanaians?
Yeah, they Ghanaians.
Oh,
Inaki,
I thought the left back was good though. I thought the left back was good.
Yeah, it was.
Not sure who he was. But
Come on, man. They had chances where it'd be like, do something. They will go hit Arsenal defense, and it's like, okay, that's it. They had Arsenal where a team, if it was Marseille playing Arsenal, Marseille probably win. Or it comes out to be a 2-2.
I watched that game. They played the ball across the box about 4 times, and it just needed a runner. Like
nobody was there. Nobody was there.
Like where is your striker to just tap it in? Like that was the problem.
Balboa is one of those clubs that are happy where they are.
Yes, just like Atletico Madrid, to be fair.
They are happy where they are. We will challenge here. We'll come to Champions League next year, Europa, Champions League. Keep the same players, get the fans happy, and then that's it. Other than that, man. But before we get out of here, man, what do you guys think about this Champions League, man? I'm excited. Like yesterday, there was no boring game.
No.
Today, Chelsea versus Bayern. Like
I absolutely love the format now. I think it's
beautiful.
Brilliant.
Well, you had the reservation before, K-Mac. Like, you didn't like it before, or did you change your mind about it?
The league phases.
Yeah,
the league phases.
No, because there was always loads of shit teams.
I mean, even this year, the shit team, was it Carab who beat Benfica?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Now, guess what? I think Benfica
down. They were 2-0 down at one stage.
Yeah, that's why I left it. They won. Oh,
yeah.
The manager got sacked.
The manager got fired today.
Yeah,
Mourinho is their
Mourinho's
new
going
manager.
back there. Yeah, Mourinho's going back there.
Oh, PSV.
They sacked.
No,
No,
Benfica.
Benfica.
Oh,
Yeah,
Haven't,
they sacked the manager after the game last night.
Spurs won.
One of the English teams got to go to Karabag away. That's a
I
hard.
think
that's
one
a
of them,
hard-
Tottenham or Arsenal, is going there.
Yeah, one of them does. Yeah,
Have we got them? Have we got them?
No,
at home?
we got
No.
another one. We're going to somewhere in Russia.
No, we're not. We're not playing them away. We're not playing them
They're
away.
coming to Russia,
I think we've got them at home.
and Spurs won. They are flying under the radar. Nobody's praising them.
yeah, they got good players though, innit? Kudus was killing it yesterday.
That they don't have the squad. The depth is what's going to finish them.
Yeah.
The depth is going on. But
You know, about the Champions League, I like what I see because in regards to past experiences in the Champions League, it was always you already know
who's going to
gonna be in
make
the
it?
final.
Yeah, the
Now,
first two
now,
teams already.
We don't know. Now we don't know. Like everybody's getting beat. Everybody's playing in different ways. So it's open, man. It's open
It's
for anybody.
beautiful, man.
That's what we
Chelsea.
want, right? Competitive football.
Chelsea's
Chelsea's
going
got to
there?
go to Karabag,
Oh, man.
and
That'd
so
be nice if
Napoli
they
as
lose.
well. Chelsea and Napoli have got to go to Karabag. That's not a nice place
People,
to go to. That.
Napoli is also a team nobody want to see right now. The Italian team are slowly coming up, man. Napoli and Juventus.
Man City
Yeah, we've
tomorrow.
got Karabag at home. We've got them
Have
at
we?
home. Yeah, that's lucky that we've got them at home, not away, because that's on a plastic pitch in the middle of nowhere. 40 hours away. It's like another planet.
Jeez, Napoli is also a problem. They played yesterday, right? They won.
They're playing
Oh,
Napoli.
they played today.
They're playing tomorrow. Tomorrow against.
No, Napoli.
Oh, so now they have games on Thursdays now?
Yeah, Man City and Napoli tomorrow. The ball are back at City.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, that was what a friend was talking about. A lot of historical KDB, Haaland, and what's the name? McTominay, the red side of Manchester.
Lukaku plays for them as well, isn't it?
Lukaku, I think he's injured. Yeah, but I'll give it up to Conte.
Hoyland scored on his debut, didn't he?
Yep.
So it's not Manchester United. It's not Hoyland's fault.
Shoot, even Onana went in and became man of the match.
Yeah, look at what's his name, Sesko, man. Do you see him in the game as well? You know what I mean? It's the same as Holland to me when I watch Man United. The strikers are never in the game. It's terrible.
Yeah, man. Ro, I believe. Trust me, I'm sure he was trying to play for Spain for a long time until they told him no. Then he chose Ghana, and his brother went to the other way. But he's too. I don't like. I mean, in the beginning he was good, but recently, since he got older, he's not as good. We're talking about Inaki. But yeah,
have you heard?
Yeah,
the Trent's out for the Liverpool game.
Yeah. What happened? He started the game and then 3 minutes in, he pulled a hammy.
He's out for the Liverpool game. That's mad.
Yeah. Like, people, Liverpool's going to Marseille, right?
Yeah, man.
Liverpool's going to Marseille, right? Came out. Liverpool going to Marseille?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, at Monaco. I think it's Marseille. Monaco.
No, I don't think we play Monaco. But Marseille, that's a quadrant, man.
We've got two French teams, I think.
Let me check, man.
Have we got two French teams? I'm pretty sure we got two French teams.
Liverpool.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Marseille against Liverpool is going to be. But yeah, I'm happy for what's the name? Greenwood, man. Them young
we got Galatasaray. We got Frankfurt. We got Frankfurt away. We got Real Madrid at home.
Inter away.
Inter away.
Inter away, yeah.
Inter away. PSV at home, who got beat yesterday.
They got beat? Oh, damn.
Marseille away.
Yep.
And Karabag at home.
Karabag.
Gala away.
And that's it.
Gala away.
So
yeah, I was saying that Greenwood, the young man has gone through a lot, and I hope he has learned his lesson. Don't put your hand on a woman.
Well, he married that lady, innit?
He married that lady. And, you know, the French people have taken me in. And yesterday, he was a problem for Madrid. He was a big problem. And we are also, man, we are, you know, historical content. His dad played for Marseille. And Joria played for Marseille when he left Milan.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot. I like this. Thank you, Super League, for waking up, lighting the fire up UEFA behind for them to finally create something that the fans could actually enjoy. They've been taking our money for years, and finally we see a competition where, wow, you are happy to watch it. Champions League for a long time was made for just the rich boys. Now anybody gets an opportunity. There's more teams, which I like. Some people don't like it, but I like that. And the fans are enjoying. What do you think about that? What's the name? Irishman?
Look, if you were to say you can forecast the quarter semi-finals for the Champions League for the next 8-10 years, basically. You'll have like a few clubs will slip in, but you're going to have Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City, Bayern, blah blah blah, Real Madrid. And it's all kind of ended up to get these guys, as many games as possible so they can mess up a few times. Paris Saint-Germain kind of messed that up last year. We ended up getting them. But it's fun, but it's still designed to just give you the top teams at the end of it. I don't know, like, if I was a Liverpool fan, how would I like if we ended up with Real Madrid away and Atletico Madrid away? It's those are like we're gotten a pretty nice draw. It seems to people giving out about it, but everyone that's difficult is at home. The away games, Inter, Marseille, Gala, tough places to go, yeah, but not tough teams to play, if you know what I mean. The intimidating atmospheres, difficult places to go, but you got enough chances, you get through. Like I said, we really got unlucky last year to finish top of that league and get the winners. That's not how it's supposed to happen. We were supposed to get a Benfica or whoever weaker side, and then on we go. But I suppose there was an older format which was better, but this is fine. This is cool. There's lots of games. People want to see, like that Super League thing where every week there's a big team. Like Newcastle are playing Barcelona tomorrow. That's a slightly biggish game, but tonight you got Chelsea, Bayern, you got Liverpool, Atletico. You got big games every round, and that's what people wanted to see. I suppose they didn't want to watch Liverpool in a group with like the next best team was Roma and then Karabag and FC Cluj. I mean, it's just kind of probably one good game in that, and then that's it. So, I don't know, but like you kind of end up in the same. Like the top teams are going to end up where they're going to end up, but it's different. It's new. I don't mind it at all.
Yeah, I just put a ChatGPT in there because ChatGPT has predicted who will win the Champions League. Do you want to bring that up because it's funny?
In us. Oh damn.
It's funny. Have a look.
Oh, this.
Yeah, ChatGPT predicted it. Have a look at some of the games. Have a look what we do.
Awesome.
Who we have to play.
PSG, bring him.
Yeah, we knocked them out. We knocked City out, and then we beat Barcelona.
That game will be like 10-5. I promise you. Liverpool play Barcelona, the score will be 10-5.
But look at all the English teams that get all the way to the knockouts.
That's
Man
crazy.
City get beat by us. Newcastle get beat by Borussia Dortmund. Chelsea get beat by Napoli, and Arsenal get beat by Real Madrid. Interesting.
Yeah.
I just thought I'd bring that up because it was
funny. It's good. As long
but
as
that's some final, that isn't it? Barcelona.
Yeah. That's crazy. I wanted to. I think K-Mac, this is what you were saying, that the kid deal is almost $1 billion.
Yeah, $1 billion.
So 120 per season.
Bonuses.
Jesus.
I hope Wirtz has bonuses in his Adidas deal because apparently his stuff is flying off the shelves. He's selling out everything.
Man. That is crazy. 120 mil? Jeez.
Yeah, that's the post that I shared. Well, I did on my show yesterday.
Liverpool 10-year deal. Adidas. One. And they kept it quiet too. They're not telling everybody.
That's good though, isn't it?
No.
Yeah, keep it that way.
I mean, and the thing what they're doing as well is they're bringing out all of the merch like gradually. Like
They
the
look
fact
good,
that
man.
they've held off on the green kit until we signed Isak is genius.
Hey, man,
Because
when are they going to start
everybody's
bringing the kit?
going to get Isak.
Have
on
you
their
seen
shirt now.
that the trainer kits that they use? Oh
Yeah.
my!
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. But what I want to know is when are they start going to bring out the retros back? You know what I mean, the ones with one line now. They're supposed to have
Exactly.
three, right?
They're
Now?
probably going to release that on the Adidas website and stuff. Like, have you seen some of the personal stuff that they did for VYBEZ when he was at Bayer Leverkusen?
No.
He's got his own personal tracksuit and that. So they're probably going to do stuff like that. Like, and it's going to be
Adidas going to keep families broke. That's what's going to happen with those type of stuff.
Take my money. Take my money with that green kit. It's stunning. That top is stunning.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. You know, Adidas is saying that they gave the middle finger to Nike because Nike stole Adidas contract from Germany.
Oh,
Look at this one. This is just the training top.
Man, the training top always look better than the uniforms. I don't know how they come up with that.
Strange, isn't it?
Why don't they let the people who design the trainers design the kit, the match day kit, and then they could switch? Because for some reason, it seems like the trainers are always looks better than the match day stuff.
Have you actually seen the leak? So basically, Nike, someone leaked Nike's kit that we were going to get this season if we'd have stayed with them. It is absolutely disgusting. Like all three of them are horrible.
What? Oh.
I can't do.
So they probably they went, look, stay with us. This is what you're going to get, and they just went, no, we're just going to go with Adidas.
I think only one.
Well, do you know why that is? Do you know why that is? You're asking why is the training stuff nice? And again, nicer is you know subjective. Like, but football fans are going to buy the kits. Do you know what I mean? It does. Like, obviously, they don't have to be incredible. Like, they prefer nice kits, but football fans are going to buy the kits. They might not buy like training stuff and shit like that. If you make that shit really, really nice, then people are going to go out and buy it. Because if you bring out crappy looking training kits, people aren't going to buy them. But if they're really nice, the kind of person that might have just normally bought a jersey, like, oh, but that training top's really nice. They've done something special there. Want to get that. So the marketing because you're talking about Adidas now is in their sweet spot because all those guys like me, like the lads grew up in the 80s. Adidas is just it. And those people are now
love it.
And they're now in that age now where they have more disposable income. Their kids have grown up a bit more. They're the kind of guys that can afford to treat themselves a bit more on kits. It's the perfect sweet spot for Adidas.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's pure retro. It's pure nostalgia heaven for these people.
Oh, it's my favorite.
What makes me laugh? What 2 seconds? What makes me laugh is people are like talking about, oh my god, do you remember that kit? And I'm like, yeah, we were shit in it. Like we never won in that kit. I don't want to remember how we played. We played in when we wore the retro kit. I liked it, but I didn't like the way we played. We were crap.
Yeah, the 90s kits. Yeah, they're awful.
Don't bring me the memories of the game.
This kit, that's the only one I'll give them credit for. This kit.
Oh, this one was nice.
The creamy one. Old Trafford away 5-0. That's the only one.
Goodness. I have those. I have that one. That one.
Nah.
Show it again. Sorry, I missed that. Show it again, Fozzie. Which one is that?
This one. No, the creamy one. With the green.
That was flawless. That was flawless.
Nice.
That was
the shorts also too. The shorts and the socks.
Yeah. Really nice.
Yeah,
that was real nice.
Old Trafford away in it 5-0 when Salah scored a hat trick. That one.
That was the year we almost won the quad, right?
Henderson pass when he curled it around the defender.
Yo, big up to Henderson, man, because he did the same pass for Brentford against Chelsea.
He did.
It's a lovely ball, that one.
That was a lovely ball, man.
Agent Carvalho.
Brother, that was beautiful.
Agent Carvalho.
Chelsea fans' soul just got ripped out. I thought after they drew, they went to what, 6th position?
Yeah.
From 2nd to 6th. And before we leave, let's make fun of Man U a little bit. The man said, I'm not leaving. I'm not changing. You might have to move me before you change.
They're awful, man. Absolutely awful.
Big up to Sophie, man. Sophie is on Twitter saying, sack this fraud. Like, she went full villain.
The fact that they basically carted out Rashford to Barcelona and he's now balling it. And you're like, you could really do with someone who's got a little bit of an X factor in your team right now.
See, Man U fans thought they know football than everybody else because Alex Ferguson years. Those days are over. If Alex Ferguson was here now, he would be struggling.
You can't fix the unfixable, innit? You know, when a club is rotten, it's impossible. No matter
It's
what.
as simple as that.
Better managers than Amorim have been at Old Trafford and still couldn't like get them back to where, you know, closer to where they were. So,
but see, this is the thing though, Fuzzy. In Las Vegas, right? Do you know it's cheaper for them to blow the whole hotel, the casino down, and start from scratch than trying to patch it up and fixing things?
Look at that.
That's why Las Vegas, they always blow the whole casino down and then rebuild it. It's cheaper, smarter, and it makes sense. Man United think they know better than everybody else. So all we have to do is, it's Man United. All we need is this player. This summer, why do you have Mbeumo, Cunha, and Sesko? You didn't need three.
Why did you buy Sesko? Because he was cheaper a month before that. Why did you buy him? Because you want to stop Liverpool buying it?
That's what they did. That was a play. That was their play. We're going to stop Liverpool from getting Isak by taking Sesko away from Newcastle.
Can't do things like that.
You see what I mean?
They
knew midfielder was their problem. They've known you, brother. If you want to win the league, you start from shoring up your defense to your attack.
Spine of the team.
Spine of the team.
Defense. Remember when everyone wanted to sign Lenny Yoro?
Yeah.
Next Van Dijk.
Have you seen that meme? Have you seen that meme of the Manchester City game?
No.
So Haaland scored a goal against them last year in the derby, where all four of their defenders were all in a line in their own in the Manchester City half, and Haaland was like charging forward. Exactly the same.
People, this is what I'm gonna say.
In the game, all four defenders were all in a line, and Haaland was on his own, like running forward on his own.
And I'm gonna say this with my chest. I pray to the football
guys. All right, man. Sorry.
Big up yourself,
Big up, bro. That's a stay again, bro.
Big up. I pray that Manchester City and Manchester United played the way they played amongst each other against us.
Two terrible teams, man.
Please, Lord, let them play. People like, oh, City play. Look how City played. Please play like that against Liverpool, please. At least somebody has to play football against Liverpool. Man United, that would have been 10-0 against Liverpool. That we would have tore them apart. City. Oh, please.
And you always say to me, I've got PTSD with the formation 3 at the back. There you go. You know what I mean? It's that does not work in the Premier League, man. I keep telling people this. Only one team has won with that.
Last year, I brought it up over and over. That's why last time Ents was here, I put him in a hot seat and said, when I told you guys, if you go to a gym and you say you want a bench press and you show up and one of the bench press, the bar is bent, so there's no bar, you don't sit there and wait for the other one. You do another exercise that has to do with your pectoral muscle until the other side is open. You came to a spot that the players are not privy to a 3 in the back. So what you do is just play at their strength, build that, camaraderie or whatever, bring that emotion back to the fans.
Who did this? Arne Slot didn't change anything at Liverpool. There you go.
People are like, no, you don't change your philosophy. You stick to your plans. We're like, you stick to your plans when you have your players.
Simple as that, my brother.
Pep Guardiola has changed 3-4 times already, and he's supposed to be the best manager there is. So, and everyone goes, oh, no, stick to your plan. Okay, please, may he continue. Please, Ineos, don't fire him. Keep this, brother.
Oh, keep him, man.
I mean, look what he did. He already made you record revenue. Why do you need to fire him?
He did a good job, man.
Yeah, keep making that money.
With his eyes when he's coming off it and all that stuff.
Please keep him. But people in the chat, thank you so much. We appreciate you guys spending your time with us. Please go to Anfield Irishman's channel, subscribe. Go to LRFC. Please go subscribe. Go to K-Max channel. Go subscribe. Big up to all of you guys, man. Yes. Oliver, thank you so well. He said they are still 14th. That is a fact.
Just above where they finished last.
Yeah,
season.
that's where they need to be at.
One player above. That's an improvement. That's an improvement. One
And
player
as a Liverpool fan, if I see you listening to any advice from a Man U fan and say, "Oh, you are not a Liverpool fan," period. All right. So big up to all of you guys. Please enjoy the game. Liverpool is back on Anfield Light. It's gonna be cracking. Isak is in the building.
I see on Sky Sports now. They're outside Anfield, isn't it?
They're waiting. They talk all those mess, and guess who they get the most views on their TV when they show Liverpool? You talk all this mess up against Liverpool, but you know who your bread and butter is. And you know what I'm waiting for today? Rio giving a pass to Isak, and he's slotting in.
It's going to happen, isn't it? It's going to happen, isn't it?
I can see it in the stars.
Isak
I see it in the stars. Big up to all of you guys. Please share, subscribe, and like. Get us up, man. At least get us 50 likes today. Thank you so much. Crazy Bold. Peace.
Peace out.